Yeah.
and connection.
You've reminded me of two really amazing things that I love that I want to throw out because they're not us. It's about other people.
Tell me.
Last night I was at a premiere of a new show coming out on Hulu called Delhi Boys. It's a full South Asian cast. I was really excited to be just at the premiere and just seeing my friends do this amazing thing. And it was fascinating because me and Lily Singh were together. You know Lily. And so me and Lily were together and we're hanging out. And this guy said, hey, can I film you for 2 seconds? He was working at the event. And I believe this is what he does on his own. I don't know his name, but I'll have to find it. And he took a quick swipe of Lily, like one shot. And she was like, oh my God, Jay, you got to do this. He took a quick swipe with me. He edited it on the spot and he created this amazing reel of the event. And he was just doing it with quick, and he was taking like 2 seconds of our time. And me and Lily both turned around and go, is this what you do? Like, how can we work with you?
Right.
And because it was such a great skill and he was showcasing his talent.
He didn't charge you.
He didn't charge us. He didn't ask for us or anything. He showed us his talent. And all of a sudden, both of us were like this. A few months ago, I went to a restaurant that I'd never been to with some friends. This wasn't like a fancy restaurant. Just, it was a great restaurant, but it wasn't like fancy or anything like that. The lady who was hosting, she had so much energy and so much passion. She was like taking our order, but then when we asked her for recommendations, she knew every detail. And she got 3 job offers at that table. Me and my friend and everyone were like, what do you do? What do you want to do?
Let's hire you.
Yeah, let's hire you because there was such an energy. And so what you're saying is so true because I'm now looking back at my own life and thinking about moments where I've had that visceral reaction to someone. And she was like, this is what I want to do. This is my dream. And one of my mates was like, all right, well, let's connect. He thinks she could work with him. But it was, again, the same thing you're saying. It was just energy and passion.
Energy. She didn't have any other, it didn't matter about her college degree.
We didn't even know her resume. We hadn't even looked at it.
It doesn't matter what other skills you have. If you have energy, passion, and a curiosity to care about someone, you can go so far in that potential relationship.
Yeah.
Speaking about, hostess or waiters or waitresses, there were studies that psychologists did around tipping and waiters. And I don't know the exact statistic. I know it was over a certain amount, but I don't know the exact percentage. But there are 3 things that you can do as a waiter to make more money.
Oh, interesting.
Getting higher tips based on psychology and these studies. One is just introducing yourself and saying your name. My name is Lewis Howes. What's your name? Thanks for being here today.
Yeah.
Saying your name creates a deeper connection.
I agree.
Making a recommendation of something. You said she was making recommendations and making a recommendation. Hey, I really recommend this if you're into this, or these are the best 2 options I would recommend. Gets you a higher chance of getting a better tip. And complimenting the person on their food choice. I'll have the burger or the vegan burger. That's a great choice. Those 3 things will increase your ability to earn more tips. And it's not like you had some other skill. You just created connection with someone and you were trying to bring that energy to them.
Yeah.
And money is an energy. And how we think and how we feel will dictate the energy we have towards it. And also, you create money through your energy. And so she had a certain energy with you and you're like, man, this is amazing. You're recommending it to millions of people about this person that you just met for the first time. It's like you could create so many opportunities for not only financial abundance, but spiritual abundance by bringing generosity, curiosity, energy, joy, and love to someone's life. And it doesn't have to take hours. This was 5 minutes of this person's time.
Yeah.
She got 3 job offers over that night.
Yeah.
She could have had a different energy and said, okay, here's your table, sit down. And she would have had nothing. But she could have went to Harvard and had all these other skills. And none of that would have mattered without the energy she brought.
People who don't know the story or have forgotten about it, like D-Rock and Gary Vee, like that's their journey, right? Like D-Rock basically went up to Gary and was like, hey, I'll just edit videos for you for free. And now he's been traveling the world with Gary for the last, God knows how long they've been working together.
Now, yeah.
Yeah, and he's such a great guy and he's awesome. And it's just, but it all came from that idea of, hey, I'm just going to edit these videos for you and do this.
And again, going back to what we said before, is like when you have no money, when you're broke, when you feel stressed out, overwhelmed, burnt out, you lost your job, you feel like you need help and you may need help. And the best way to create abundance is to go from helplessness to helpfulness. So instead of saying, I feel helpless, I don't know what to do, you got to flip it and say, how can I be helpful? How can I help myself, but by also helping someone else? How can I shift out of this negative energy into an energy of abundance, which is so hard to do when you have nothing. I remember for a year and a half feeling trapped on my sister's couch with no money, thinking, how am I going to do this? And there's just got to be a decision where you say, I'm going to get up and I'm going to get out of this funk, out of this energy, and choose and decide to bring energy to someone else without asking for anything in return. And when you do that, you'll start to build momentum. And that's what's going to help you get to the next level.